Hello and welcome back to Scale Me Down and to Colic Country Park, where we're here with the British Waterplane Association for a float plane meeting. Remember to like and subscribe to support the channel. Colic Country Park is located in the heart of Nottinghamshire, not far from Nottingham itself and just off the River Trent. This is just one of the lake venues available to the British Waterplane Association. It hosts a fly-in at this venue 3 times a year. Here, the aeromodelers share the water with a local model radio-controlled boat club, the public and the local wildlife. There was weekend camping available by the lakeside. We also had use of the association's rescue boat. On this particular weekend, we were treated to some lovely warm weather and some great company. There were various types of waterplanes flown over the weekend, so let's meet some of the aeromodelers and their machines. Let's start by meeting Stuart Knowles and his Laker X.
Well, I can't claim to have built this one. It came to me from a guy who, at Doncaster, who had built it. It's a scale up from the original Laker. I think this one's 80 inch, which is about 10 inches bigger than the original. I think today is the first time it's flown off water. I had flown it at home, off wheels, and it flew pretty well. But today's been its first water takeoff. It's not gone bad for its size. It probably needs a 90 engine, but you put a 90 in, then there isn't enough clearance for the prop and the canopy, so it's had to be downsized to a 60, which means it just takes a while to accelerate. But once it's won the step, it was away fine.
No good stroke in here.
Stuart also flew this lovely Dave Boddington designed Seamaster, which was very reminiscent of the Schneider Trophy seaplane racers.
Hi, I'm Kevin Ward. This is a Tony Nigers Sunderland flying boat. I built it under the instructions of Ian Watkins, who built one for himself. It's powered by 2 3S 5000 batteries. It flies really nice. I'm on Spectrum radio and it flies roughly 3 times a year.
Next, let's meet John and his Seawind.
This is a Great Plains Seawind. They don't make them anymore. There was quite a few around a few years ago. I've actually had this plane about 15 years.
I've only just learnt out how to handle it on the water. They look so beautiful in the air, but they don't handle so well on the water. This one's fitted with an OS Alpha 110 4-stroke. I think you'll find it goes quite well.
But not all the models at this event were super exotic. There were the ubiquitous Watt 4s and Acrowatts fitted with floats, and a number of Hobby King foamies, including this Grumman Albatross from Avios. But the most popular Hobby King foamy was the Skipper, and there were quite a few at this event. We met up with Bob, who was having a bit of trouble with his.
Yeah, this is a Skipper, it's from Hobby King. Costs just over 100 quid. Comes with all the servos and the motor and the speed controller, so all you need is a receiver and a battery and away you go. It flies really well once you can get it off the water, but these are notorious for being very difficult to get unstuck. And part of the problem seems to be the size of the step underneath. It's not quite enough, so I've got another one of these and I've built that up, and I'm going to do the same with this one as well.
Thankfully, Bob persevered, and he did eventually get it unstuck from the water surface. And of course then, it flew just as well as this blue one did. To me, the design looks reminiscent of the North Star Delta Wing model of yesteryear. But Bob wasn't the only one who was struggling with some design challenges. Our friend Dave was grappling with his HSD Jets Cessna 182. We think the assembly instructions for the floats are at fault here, as the angles look all wrong. However, Dave also persevered and eventually got some good flights with this model. I got the opportunity to test our What's What on my own design floats. However, they kept doing this impression of a submarine. Which the expertise on hand reliably informed me that this was because the V on the bottom of the floats was too steep, so they couldn't plane properly. Never mind, calling international rescue and no permanent harm done. And our friend Peter got to try his hand at waterplanes for the very first time using his Flare kite that we recently put up onto floats.
What's the flow?
Go running.
And meanwhile, Gwen and I both got the chance to fly our E-flite Maul M7 that recently featured here on the channel. We fitted this with an onboard Foxeer RunCam camera to get some in-flight shots for you. Well, that was a lot of fun. We're going to go home and dry all our gear out now. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time at Scale Me Down.